Once, Indian Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru said Pakistan has snatched away the best strategic territorial location from us. He placed this highly skeptical argument because Pakistan had been a meeting point of South and Central Asia. And in the midst of Cold War between Russia and America, the territory of Pakistan was not less than a gateway for maneuvering in the whole region and the globe. After independence in 1947, the significance of Pakistan's geography had endowed it to play its crucial role in the Cold War. Both West and Russia were fighting to empower their influence in the South Asian region. For Russia, it was game-changing if it was able to persuade Pakistan to grant access to its warm water ports such as Gwadar and Karachi. And for the US, Pakistan was the only country which could materialize it, the vision of containment of Russia, and thus Pakistan became a unique flicker which the world's superpower had their eyes on. But the question was still in strategic thinkers' mind, whom Pakistan would choose. On the other hand, Nehru had announced its alignment policy and declared that India would not be the part of any side in the Cold War, which gave a reason to Pakistan to catch its territorial importance to offset its economic miseries. Consequently, the founders decided to unleash their support to the US, and finally joining SANTO and SEATO, Pakistan had put its eggs in the basket of the West. In the 1950s, Pakistan became the most important hub for the US to conduct its intelligence operation and to check the Soviet military might in Afghanistan. Badabur base in Peshawar was formalized to conduct surveillance operations on the other side of Durand Line. In 1979, two parallel events had changed the region's strategic settings forever. First, the toppling communist regime in the Kabul and the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan. Second, the Iranian Revolution, which closes the door for the US for maneuvering into Afghanistan. The US had no other choice but to seek support from Pakistan so that the growing communist power in Kabul could be halted and decimated. Pakistan's tribal proximity and ethnic uniformity of the Pashtun belt was once again an important factor that helped Pakistan and the US to maintain their covert operations against Russia. Around 25,000 Mujahideen were trained to dismantle the military profile of the Soviet in Afghanistan. In return, Pakistan managed to get military and economic support to maintain the balance of power with its neighboring India. After the 9/11, the US was firmly determined to counter perpetuated terrorism in Afghanistan. But the problem was from where to mobilize its drone and other military operations in war against terror. This time, again Pakistan's strategic geographical location highlighted its exceptional geographical importance in the region. Pakistani port became the gateway for NATO's supplies in landlocked Afghanistan. In this way, Pakistan again catches the massive support from the West for becoming ally in war against terror.